MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. Game 2 of the World Series between the San Diego Padres and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Boston Red Sox.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for them against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, I think the key here is their base running. Believe it or not, they've got to run the bases better. Aggressive style. I love it. I think steal bases, go first to third, and anytime you have a runner in scoring position, just wave him. Force that defense to throw him out.
Joey Burns will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, his last outing, he gave up 4 walks. Now, there's sometimes I think you nibble on the corners when you need to. I just thought he didn't have good stuff or good command. So we'll see what the command and execution looks like in this game. Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic. It's all about this catcher. He has got a cannon. You better be alert when you're on the bases. He'll throw to first. He'll throw behind runners at second. He'll throw to second on steals. He'll throw to third. He loves to throw, and he's got a cannon he shows off.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Into the box now, Doc Jitsi. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, with Matthew Ross back there, we may not see a lot of offense unless you have a game plan to expand the strike zone, because he calls out of the zone better than anybody. I shouldn't say better, I should say more than anybody in the league.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. A runner at first with no outs here. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Got him the slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. Three finger is there. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Josh Lemon.
Striding in, Josh Lemons. 2 out with the man at first. Very high, 2-1.
Matt, nobody likes to get blown out, but I look at it this way. I'd rather get blown out and say, forget it, boys, it's time to play ball, instead of losing a one-run game and thinking all the things you could have done to win that game. Now you're in a situation, go put some runs up and go take it to them. Forget about it. We can't do nothing about a blowout anyway.
3-1.
Seems like he's really having a tough time finding that rhythm right here in the first inning. He walked a guy, now he's falling behind this hitter. He better figure it out quick.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Got it. Couldn't connect on the slurve that time, and that'll end it. Padres leave 1. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me, and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Corey Watson is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, I'm curious about what's in the tank for him. Last game, he pitched deep into the game, pitched into the 8th inning and got the win. But back-to-back starts, I don't know if he has the stamina or not. We'll see if he can go as deep in this one as well. Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Padres. And I'm looking out there in the outfield with Cameron Maben. This young man's got galloping, loping strides. He can play center, left, right. He goes and gets it, and he's got a nice arm. He's really got a good feel on the defensive side.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Ready on 1-2. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
3-2 now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
David Three Fingers.
Stepping in now, David Three Finger. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board, so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You may draw the infield in, or if they sit back, get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
Into the box now, Carlos Santos. Tapper up the line. And a good idea to hold off there as it goes to 2-2 now on the Boston third baseman.
Hey, number 3-hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Matt, don't look now, but they got the big boy on deck, the big slugger on the on deck circle. Boy, would he love to hit with the bases loaded right here if this guy can happen to get on.
Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. Once again, the 3-2. Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Well, that's called smelling the base hit right there. He beats out an infield single. Not everybody hustles out of the box, but he darn sure knew he better, and he did.
Standing in now, Richie his dudeness as he loops under the ball and pops it up. Big Dog will get under it to put it away just past the first base dugout, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth, designated hitter, Stevie Burns.
In now, Stevie Burns. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a base hit. 1 run is scored, and the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Well, you love to jump out to an early lead in the first inning. Right there, 2 runs will give you that little bit of cushion to see if the game gets into a good flow for you.
Into the box, David Santos. And he's taking here and looks at strike 2 right down the middle.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker, get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Stepping into the box, Willie LeCroy. And that misses, ball 4. A run will come in to score.
It's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Digging in, Paul Santos. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in.
3 runs already home here. Lays off the slurve there, and it's 3-1 now.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hot shot towards the hole, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the throw's going to hold that second runner over at third, so they'll just plate the 1 here.
Well, that ball's hit hard right there, and it should be no surprise. That's what happens when you fall behind 3-1 in a count. You know you got to throw a fastball. You're probably going to get hit hard.
Stepping in now, Matt Cain. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 4 runs here in this half inning. And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 4 score in the inning, but it could have been much, much worse as they wind up leaving the bases loaded. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park. Boston's out in front, 4-0. Stepping into the box, Roberto Goddard. And they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Here's the 1-2. Oh, and the slurve is over for strike 3 called. 1 gone.
Batting 6. Catcher.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Bases are empty, one man out. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The pitch. Tapper right back to the mound. On to first, and there were two down.
Batting seventh, right fielder, Mark Major.
Now at the plate, Mark Majum. Ready with the payoff pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And a base hit. The first one of the game for the Padres.
Batting eighth, the designated hitter, Marco Villa.
The 2-1 on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And this is fouled at the plate. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Three-finger moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One left for San Diego. They're down 4-0. Striding in once again, David Three-finger. Lifted in the air to center field. Maben is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Carlos Santos.
Digging in, Carlos Santos. One out, nobody on. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Lined hard toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Digging in to try it again. Richie, his dudeness, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in, really starting to throw strikes.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
He'll try again, 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They lead it 4-0. Digging in, Cameron Maben, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. The payoff pitch one more time. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here comes the payoff pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Another full count pitch home. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Another payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Santos is over, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Johnny Mad Dog.
Stepping in, Johnny Mad Dog. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Doc Jitsi. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters coming to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way.
1-2, here it comes. Fouled back. Now another 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard to short. LeCroy is right there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stevie Burns. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Now batting, David Santos. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
He's good.
Now in the box, Willie LeCroy.
Willie LeCroy.
First and second here with nobody out. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Boy, every pitcher needs a little bit of help. How about this? This infielder makes a terrific catch on this line drive, probably saving a run from scoring.
Standing in, Paul Santos. First and second now, 1 man out. Both runners are breaking. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal.
Hey, that's not easy to do. To steal third off a catcher that has an elite arm like this, great base running there.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Skied into straightaway right. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. Standing in, Matt Cain. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Matt Cain.
Ready with the 1-1. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it. Or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Standing in now, Jeffrey Burns. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. and he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Goddard is there for it, and that retires the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jermaine Big Dog. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Josh Lemon.
Ready for another chance? Josh Lemons. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here it comes on 1-1. Runner goes for second. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Santos is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Roberto Goddard.
So digging in now, Roberto Goddard comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Runners going. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Nope.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error for the Padres so far. Runner going a second time. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Here's the payoff pitch. Very weakly on the ground. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Yasmani Grandal.
Stepping up now, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And there's ball 2 now.
1 strike.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. That's in there, base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
Into the box, Mark Majum. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Marco Vila.
Coming to the plate now, Marco Vila. From the belt, the pitch. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
Another try at 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 2-2 offering. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
The 2-2 one more time. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Odds leave them loaded. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Robbie Walker answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Walker.
Ready for another shot now. David Threefinger. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Fouled back. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Digging in once again, Carlos Santos. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He'll try it again. 3-2. Hard hit ball to second. There's one. On to first, and they get them both.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Ready once again. Richie, his dudeness. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, Matt, the rain is really starting to come down, and the best way to look at it, look at the lights out there, how the rain is just streaming through the light towers. It's coming down hard.
1-2. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Yeah, same here, man. It kind of got lost high in the sky before one hopped the fence for an extra base hit. During the daytime, that thing probably would have carried out of here, but you can't complain too much about a double.
Stepping in now, Stevie Burns. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. He's set. Here's the 3-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Oh, and he misses it. The throw into second. Throw won't get him.
Now batting.
You don't think fielding is important? Instead of a routine out, you got a guy standing at second base after a two-base error. We'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
Into the box now, Johnny Mad Dog. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batting. Shortstop. Doc Jitsi.
Digging in now, Doc Jitsi. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. 1-1. Here it is. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Payne. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, first baseman, Jermaine.
Coming to the plate now, Jermaine Big Dog. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hard on the ground towards short. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Josh Lemon.
You'd have thought someone had a radar gun on him with the effort he put into that throw. That's a cannon of an arm right there.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. In now, Josh Lemons. Softly on a line to third. But little trouble handling this one down there at third as that will end the inning. Friars forced to settle for just the 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Red Sox lead it 6-1. Ready now, David Santos. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Willie LaCroix.
Into the box now, Willie LaCroix. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. 1 out, nobody on. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And he'll get in there safely.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
So coming to the plate, Paul Santos. Six runs, 8 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. A throw behind the runner at second, just keeping him close. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. 1-2, here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And this one's tapped fouled at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Standing in now, Matt Cain in for strike 2.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
2 out here and a runner at second. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. This one is launched. Look at this. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Into the box, Jeffrey Burns. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. 2 out, nobody on. And this is fouled back and out of play. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Majum. And that's the 3rd out. But the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. 5 innings complete. It's the Red Sox 8 and the Padres 1. Victor Oliveros takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 5, Victor Oliveros.
Ready for another chance. Roberto Goddard, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 on its way. Just a bit low, ball 3.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4. So the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. A hit in 2 tries so far. Nobody out, runner on first. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on 2-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Oh, he was right on that one. A breaking ball right in his wheelhouse. He just, oh, man, he had good timing.
The 2-2 one more time. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. The second for 1. On to first, and they roll up Grandal. It's a double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Into the box now, Mark Majum. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now here it comes. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Red Sox 8 and the Padres 1. Ready for another shot now. David Threefinger. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Digging in to try it again, Carlos Santos. Ready with the 3-1. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Ready once again. Richie, his dudeness. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Outside. That's
3-1 now.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
3-1. Here it is. Yanked on the ground down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 9-1 ball game. Riding in once again, Stevie Burns. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Lemons racing back to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And not in time as the second run scored.
Man, you can't hit it any better than that and keep it in the park. As we take a look here, you can see that it hits high off the wall. Almost a 3-run homer, but he'll have to be content with a 2 RBI double.
Stepping in now, David Santos in the air out toward right field. Majum on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Willie.
Digging in and looking for more, Willie LeCroy, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2.
This guy's got a tremendous curveball. He just froze the hitter right there. Did you see that?
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. And he hung a curveball that time, and it stayed up around the letters. Ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Majum is in pursuit. He can't get to it. This one's down. The cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
That's actually a pretty good pitch. Gets it inside, and the batter just is really strong. Fought it off and just flipped it in the outfield the other way.
Standing in now, Paul Santos, and that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
So coming to the plate, Matt Cain. Here it comes on 1-1. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you usually don't have as good a control as you do when you just let it go free and easy.
Here's the 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Digging in once again, Jeffrey Burns. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. 2-run score. And he's safe.
When you mess with the bull, you expect to get the horns, right? Bases loaded and they challenge him, which is obviously a huge mistake, and he nearly blasts a grand slam. Lucky for them, it's only a double, so 3 runs come across the score, and he stands at second, 3 RBIs richer.
Into the box, David Treefinger as he hits one on a line to left field. Lemons is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Carlos Santos.
Now in the box, Carlos Santos. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. Grounded, foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Tap on another here as the runner scores from second.
Oh, ground ball up the middle. That's going to score a run right there. That's a nice job of just staying up the middle, not trying to pull the ball or get out in front. Just stay up the middle, and it paid off.
Into the box now, Richie his dudeness, and this is popped up back behind second. Goddard is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. Big inning for him though as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. We're through 6 full. The Red Sox are out in front 16-1. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Now at the plate, Marco Villa. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. On the run, this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
That's the mark of a good hitter. You have to make every at-bat count regardless of the score.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Boy, you like to have runs scored for you, but an 8-run inning, the only problem is it kind of takes you out of your rhythm as a pitcher. You're sitting down for such a long time. Now you have to go back out there and hope you can find it again.
The set and the 2-1 pitch. Fouled back. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in
play. In now, Johnny Mad Dog, way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. In front of the changeup there, as this is chopped foul at home plate. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Moving under it, Burns. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, shortstop, decimVIII's.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, decimVIII's. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Grounder down the line at third. The next 3-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Padres lead 1, and as you can see, they are way behind. William Hara comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Digging in, Stevie Burns, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Jitsi ranges to his left. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Outstanding range on display that time. And here's the data from ShowTrack. I didn't think he was going to get to that one, but he did. And then to complete the play, he made a fantastic throw right on the money. That batter's got to feel like he got robbed on that ball. Standing in now, David Santos, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Standing in, Willie LeCroy.
Willie LeCroy.
Just a tick behind for a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. And this one will be out of play off to the left. He's set. Here's the 3-2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Majum ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Into the box, Paul Santos. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Ready with the 1-2. Chop foul wide of first. Ready to deliver the 1-2 in the air out to right. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Settling in now, Matt Cain will try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. Here it comes on 3-0. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Line to the right side. Majum is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. 8th inning coming up. Boston's out in front, 17-1. Into the box, Jermaine Big Dog. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This is in the air to left. Three finger is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Something to be said for home cooking, apparently, as you get a look at our line score. This one never in doubt, as the home standing 9 have outplayed their guests in every facet of the game. Ready now, Josh Lemons. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Ready with another 2-2. Hit hard toward the right side, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Second baseman, Roberto Goddard.
So stepping in, Roberto Goddard, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Dribbled to the right side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Red Sox lead it 17-1. Marcos Abreu enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Marcos Abreu.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jeffrey Burns. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Standing in, David Threefinger. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. 1-2. Here it comes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Hit on the ground, but foul. Hit the other way out toward right field. Majum moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Carlos Santos.
Digging in, Carlos Santos. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Now the pitch. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave. Now the pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Stepping in now, Richie, his dudeness. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. A runner on first with 2 away. In the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
When it's raining out there and you're trying to reach back and throw a fastball, it's very easy to lose grip on the baseball. You have to focus that much more and make sure you're keeping the moisture off your fingertips in between pitches.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Into the box now, Stevie Burns. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Now to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Oh, he got the big fella out front on that one. This guy's got a lot of power, so he pulled the string on him, knowing if he got a 3-1 fastball, we're probably going to watch him jog around the bases.
Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Payoff pitch one more time. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Well, he went for the big swing and ends up getting a swinging bunt. You couldn't have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
Now at the plate, Mark Majum. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
No real chance from the roll 2 that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
Stepping into the box, Marco Vila. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And that's in there, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
We're just not used to seeing him get nothing but base hits. Usually hitting the long ball. You look at that column, it says 2 hits. You're thinking they're extra base hits, but he'll take the singles.
In now, Cameron Maben. 2-2. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Hey, and this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
(17-1) this evening. The Red Sox get the win to jump out to a 2-0 series lead. Corey Watson worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 36,298. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you